Only the two of you? No, two of us? No, there's a lot of people here. There's like Bastard, Invader, Fairbite, Grey Wool, Jamie Bertigoo, Jello, you, Late Note, Mickey, and Wasabi Ice Cream. A lot of people here. Which is nice. It's nice to have a big audience. Finally got through that maze. Next, Late Note. Now that we're through that maze, we can actually continue this adventure in a proper way. Now it's time to get to the mailbox. Time to get to the mailbox. Mailbox, mailbox, mail. You've got mail. Got mail. Postman pet, postman pet. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. And stupid death. Wee. Oh, he didn't die. Thanks to some fancy footwork, you're now picking yourself up off the ground after barely surviving a fall down a small cliff. I would have thought that he would die. Usually in Sierra Games you would die from a fall like that. It has happened. Trust me. Can I actually climb the tree? How about here? Yay, I can. This is as uncool can be. It looks like you've adhered yourself to this tree like a fly to fly paper. And speaking of insects, here comes a swarm now. I turned into red goo! Or a skeleton that's still hanging on to the tree. You'll be proud to know that you have filled today's nutritional requirements for many of the local carnivorous insects. And venturing is not always pretty. Yeah, when it comes to Sierra games, it never is. Very gruesome deaths in these games. And there's another one. Eaten alive by a group of insects. So that is why some of the trees do not have a clear sheen on them. Because they're covered in some kind of sap. And you're gonna be the sorry sap who is gonna get stuck into them. The mailbox looks typical for a mailbox. There is a slot, a tray, and a sign. That does not seem to be in your sight now. It says that there's a sign. Do I have to read the sign? The sign says Radical Express, where it totally, no doubt, for sure, has to be there a while previously. What? Could somebody translate that to me in English? I would really like that. What the hell? A slot and a tray. The tray is actually a small indentation in the lower part of the machine. It is currently empty. The slot looks much like an opening in the exterior of the mailbox through which a thin piece of mail might pass. Well, we do have the mail order form, so let's put in order form. That's been done. Let's look at their inventory. I've got still the order form. Use order form? Mail the order form? You drop the order form into the box. Hey, I figured it out! I was actually mailing it. The mailbox hums and buzzes for a while. That wasn't humming or buzzing, that was beeping. According to the sound effects, that is. Then an object of some sort drops into the tray at the base of the box. The machine goes silent. The tree is actually a small organization, blah, blah, blah. It's currently bearing what looks to be a whistle. So let's get the whistle. Whistle. So now I've got a whistle. The whistle is usual looking. Yeah, typical looking whistle. Whistle, 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 yeah. Whistle, 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 yeah. So let's see. We got that. Whistle my drizzle. You see a small fleshy being. He appears to be rubbing something on his body. He seems to be in a hurry to leave. You're standing at the edge of an eerie swamp. You can hear the croaks and moans of a swamp life, none of which you are eager to encounter. Why not? It's only a swamp. I mean, what could go wrong? Famous last words. Yuck. Well, it's swamp water. What do you expect? Deep bitter bitter. Onwards we go. This is really slow. But then again, it is a swamp. And now we're out. Well, nothing killed me. Drink water. You take a swig of the murky water. The taste is not unlike the squeezings of 100 moist gym socks. You shiver in disgust. Hopefully no intestinal discomfort is in your future. Hey, you never know. We might die soon. From drinking swamp water. Why did I drink swamp water? I don't know. You asked. Ooh. You must be seeing things. I saw a creature. Can I look at the bubbles? Those are the telltale bubbles of an unfriendly slime slug. Not right now. Okay. Let's go meet this little buddy. Hello there. You feel something slimy clamp down on your leg and pull you beneath the surface. You struggle in vain to free yourself. Unfortunately, your desire to breathe results in the intake of large quantity of swamp water. If it lacked oxygen, if they hadn't killed you, the taste of the putrid water would have. We tasted the water already, so we are. You're dead. Better luck next time, SpiderMwa. Gee, thanks for being blunt. Beep, 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 beep. Deep, beep, deep, deep. Can I now? Can I now? Thank you. Stupid. Now, if you do remember, we did get those berries that have a pungent smell. So let's rub those all over ourselves. You rub the berries all over your body. You now smell like a walking ammonia inhalant. Yuck. That will be even deadly for a human being. Yuck. Tippity-pidoo. Yippity-pidoo. Hello there, slug. Not gonna eat us this time. Because we stink! Oh no! You feel something slimy clamp down on your leg and almost as suddenly spit you back out. You distinctly hear the sounds of aquatic gagging and retching. Evidently, you had a bad aftertaste from the berries. Well, we survived the slug this time because we smell like shit. Or ammonia. You have stepped into a deeper area of the swamp. You're forced to swim. You have gotten out of the deep spot and are back on your soggy feet. Okay. Deep spot. So let's hold our breath. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs into near bursting, and head for the depths below. Hello there, Grumble. Welcome to the stream. Roger really has the weirdest swimming style I've ever seen. Come on, don't get stuck now. There you go. We don't have air in our lungs forever. Into the light we go. You are in a small grotto below the swamp. A strange light dances up the walls of this cave. Its origin? A glowing gem situated on top of the boulder. Well, I'm sorry that I don't have it in my pocket yet. You take the glowing gem. The glowing gem provides a gentle illumination. It's good to have some illumination. Because you never know when you need a flashlight. Anything here? No. Okay. Now we just hold our breath again. Sweep. Onwards we go. Back up on the swamp. Stop getting stuck everywhere, Roger. Like I said, you don't have unlimited lung power. To your amazement, you find yourself in an underwater cavern. The water here is much clearer than in the swamp above. I wonder how it gets clearer the deeper you go. I mean, it's swamp water. You would think it would be murky all over. At least this isn't the swimming segment of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Thank God for that. Because that would be a lot more annoying. Survived. Swamp. Now I want to look a tree, not look tree. The trees in this area are of two distinct types. Wet ones and dry ones. Nice. Let's see what we find here. A grotto. You're in a lightly forested area. A large fissure nearby seems to lead straight down. This tree is dead. The bark must have fallen off years ago. It bears no foliage. The fissure appears to be very deep with sheer sides. You can make out no detail as it darkens towards the bottom. Fissure. And there we fell. You smoothly step off the edge of the fissure. Gravity has its way with you, and you are sucked to the depths of the fissure at a very high rate of speed. Needless to say, you hit the bottom and your mortal remains are redimensioned to the point where life is no longer an option. Will you never learn? Well, since it's a dumbass playing, no, I will never learn. It has been a pleasure watching you play Space Quest 2. Space Quest 7, what am I talking about? I know my numbers. Now text, could you go away so I can actually load the game? Thank you. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. Yippity-dee-dee-dee. Push the tree. That would advance the game in no way. Do I have to climb the tree? This tree is dead, and seems to be free of the slick secretions of some of the others generate. You begin to shinny your way up the snag. Yeah, that's some shimmying, alright. Crack. Oof. Damn it, I skipped the dialogue there. I do not want to skip dialogue. Unless it's a dialogue that we have already read. Oof. Holy log jams, Batman! You almost hit the big one. Maybe it wasn't worth, rating that. After all, it was a bad joke. You're in a thinly forested area just east of the fissure. Wow, great description there. Great. Yikes, you have been snared. Suspended above the ground, you are unable to move freely. Free yourself? Not right now. Okay, I'll free myself later. Anything? Can't move. After a while, the cerebral fireworks begin. Capillaries begin to burst under the strain. You pass out. Once again, time passes. And then some more time passes. While unconscious, you have the strangest of dreams. You imagine your name is Larry. You're wearing something known as a leisure suit, apparently made of 100% synthetic materials and proven to generate large amounts of static electricity. While prowling the locale known as the Land of the Launched Lizards, you spend your time badgering women of the area to participate in bizarre mating rituals such as... Just then, consciousness begins to creep in. We're just getting to the good part of the dream anyway. Your head begins to clear and you realize that you have been imprisoned. Your captor appears to be the large oaf sitting near the fire. You're in a well-hidden clearing. It is surrounded on three sides by large smooth rock formations with brush to the north. A cage is below one of the formations. You are currently in it. In the center, a campfire burns. One has to wonder about the purpose of a fire during a warm day such as this. A rope sits on one of the boulders. A large beast is nearby. The hunter looks hungry. There are flames dancing above the embers of the fire. You do not possess the sedating... The cage is made of some very hard branches. They might as well be welded steel bars. The rocks in the region are all grey and fairly rounded. There appears to be nothing of interest about them. Well, because they're rocks. Hey, buddy. Distract beast. Get beast. There's nothing here but by that name which can be acquired. Open gate. I said open gate. I don't understand gate. Open cage. The door is locked. Can I look at the lock? It's crude looking but effective. The rust would prevent anything but the correct key from turning it. You don't have anything to do that with. Hello, Mr. Grumpy Monkey.